Good morning, guys. Sunday morning. I'm up early. We're going to go over to Cars and Coffee. Paul and Betty put on a really nice Cars and Coffee here in Havasu. And it's pretty cool because we're really starting to load up on the Porsches over there, which is really cool because there's really not a crazy amount of Porsches in there. But today, I have a Cabriolet come in that it is the beautiful car. We're going to do a video on that when they get there. We'll do a driving whole video later on, but I'll show it to you this morning. Anyhow, so I'm in the garage. I've got a flat on the Roadster. I got a nail in there, and I'll talk to you about that in a second. But here, let's walk over there, and I'll show you what we got going. This is the a 2.4 liter out of a 72 Porsche that we bought to rebuild the engine on. Not rebuild the engine, we're gonna do a hot rod. The 3.6 is going in there. So the engine, they told me it was put together with a good crank and bearings, and the heads were done and everything. And it was a complete, not done like that. I didn't know, I wanted to break it down because I don't wanna sell it with somebody else's information. And it was a good thing I did because the oil pump doesn't rotate. The cylinders are terrible. The case will need to be line bored, so I'm going to put this up for sale, and I will list that exactly the way it says. But the crank needs to be turned. It's a complete motor. Here's the sheet metal, cam towers, oil cooler, and Zenith carburetors. So that's going to be coming up for sale. And then we got, they put it together with new hardware, which is pretty good. So anyway, so we're going to do that. Meanwhile, the Dune Buggy is getting another engine in it, 2.7. We got a set of Webers, so I got to drop on that. So, but let me show you the Roadster. And I want to talk about tires for a second. So these are the Verestein tires. And what happened was I got a nail, and the nail it was about a 3-inch nail. It went in the tire right in the middle, and then it curved over and scratched the sidewall from the inside. And they could have patched it, it would have held air, but any damage on the sidewall, just walk away from it. Get a new tire, it's not worth it. The cool cat that owns this car does a lot of driving with it. He does a lot of rallies with it, and I don't need one of my guys out on the road with an iffy sidewall, okay? So ace on the sidewall, don't want them. So we got a new tire, so I'm going to put that on right now, and then we're going to take this one out to the show, to the Cars and Coffee, and so that's kind of what we got going on. Leah's going to take her 997, and we'll see you down there. We're just going to cruise down there and check it out. It's I went last 2 weeks ago. It was a lot of fun. So let's head out. Car show, woo! Let's go. right, guys. So as we started the YouTube video at the house, I'm at the show. So it's called Havasu Cars and Coffee, and our good friends put this together, and they pay whatever fees and take care of everything with the city so they can have this. So this is a really nice event, and as you can see, we're getting a lot of cars here now. But of course, we're the Porsche guys, right? So I'm going to show you a couple cars. They're just teasers. I'm going to do a really good video on each one of these cars. Actually, there's a few of them here. I'm going to just do a little walk around just so you guys can check out the car, and then you know what's coming up on our videos, okay? So I'm going to start over here. So right here, we got a turbo. This was just all redone, and I'll tell you what, this is a beautiful car. Look at this. Can you believe that? This is a beautiful color. I don't know all the information what the color is called, but we're gonna go take this out and drive it and do a really big video, really good video on this. This car just had a huge engine rebuild. We didn't do that, this engine. We did this engine was done by a guy that is a very well-known guy in the Porsche industry. And he did an amazing build on this car, and I call him all the time, and whenever I need anything, he helps me out with stuff. And you probably will know who he is when I talk about this. And well, I'm just going to give his name now. So Ray Stevens built this engine in this car, and the owner Scott, he did an amazing amount of detail underneath this car, and I'm excited to show this video when we get there. This is going to be quite a build. Okay, that's this one. The next one I'm doing is I'm going to pull this one here. This is really interesting. I found this one, seen it driving around, and we kind of became friends, and now we're doing some stuff together. And this is a Speedster replica, but as you can see how cool it's been done. Look at that. The way he's done this car, I just love this look. Look at that. Usually replicas are like brand new, and this one has so much taste. It is just so cool. And we're gonna do a driving video on this one too. Like I said, I'm just doing teasers today. The cars that showed up here at the Cars and Coffee, and I'm gonna take you over. But this one, God, just look at the way this is done. I mean, the leather, and this is all his style. If you look at this car, it's not done like every other one, right? It's just totally own style. Look at the beautiful brown interior. I mean, banjo steering. It's just very cool. Very, very cool. And we'll go over the engine in this one when we come out to it. Anyhow, so I'm gonna walk over. Let's go and check out some more I got to show you. We got quite a show up today, quite a show up, and all the crew here. We got such a group of nice people out here, and all becoming friends. That we're all planning a little Porsche run. I think they're planning up to go to Oatman, which is a really interesting little town. Anyhow, let's continue with the cars we're gonna do. I'm sure you remember the red 88 Carrera we built the motor on. It's here. Let me show it to you. So here's the car. We built this engine 3.2. We did a few videos on this one, and Paul is running the car around and enjoying it. And as you can see, Paul keeps his car very clean. Look at that. Look at the shine on that thing. I mean, this thing is very clean. Let me stay out of the shadow here, but look at this. It really takes care of this car. And then today I brought the 60 Roadster. We're gonna do a big video on this one. Soon we'll do a video on this one. This one's I built the engine on it. We went to a 1720, four-wheel disc brakes, 12-volt conversion. Gosh, we did so much stuff to this. We're gonna do a good driving video on this next couple days, actually, before we head out. And then Leah brought out her 997. We did a video on that. And now we've got this beautiful car just backed in right now. Look at this thing. Can I open the door in this car? Okay, great. So look at this beautiful thing. Look at that. I mean, you know, these newer Porsches are amazing what they'll do, but look at this. Look at that. Cayman S. Talk about a race car. Man, that is sweet. And we know what is under that area, right? Look at that. So nice. Wow. You know what I really like about this? Look at the way they did the dash. The way the dash is painted. That is really sweet. Very nice. Yeah, very cool. And then I've got a 02 Cabriolet right here. This is an 02 Cabriolet. One of the guys in the club, they have two Porsches. They've got a Cabriolet 356 that is just beautiful. And this is, like I said, 02 Cab. Beautiful car. Your tan interior. Right? He's got his windscreens up. Keeps the wind off the back of your head. Very nice. And I got to tell you something. These newer Porsches, I say newer, still an 02, right? They are a lot of bang for your buck. I mean, the price of these cars, I don't know what you can buy, what else you can buy, but for a Porsche sports car, open car, it's a heck of a deal. And I mean, you can go anywhere in these cars. It's just a really good deal. And this 02 is just beautiful and very classic colors. You know, the red with the tan. Yeah. Look at the lineup over here. There's that Boxster, just beautiful front end. The 997, and then we come back over here where it all started, right? 1960 Roadster. Very cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna say Paula just really keeps this car really clean. Very nice. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. If we're lucky, I've got gonna get some drone video for this. I'll probably put in the middle of it. You're gonna dig it. It's gonna be really cool. Anyhow, each one of these cars is gonna get a video from us. We're gonna talk to the owners and probably take a ride in them. And you know, there's these newer. I keep saying newer, but not an 02 and 07. I mean, these cars are really cool for the money. They really are nice cars. So anyhow, all right, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Sunday morning.